city. When they see me off in traffic, they say Jeezy on some other shit. Send them running straight back to the dealership. Me, I'm in my spaceship, that's right, I work for NASA. This FNH is not a fraud. Call that my bodyguard. Call that the bodyguard. Yeah, that's my bodyguard. Wear a lot of jewelry. Young don't do security. What's whiter than a napkin, harder than a dinner plate. If you want it, come and get it. You know I stay super straight. Ran up in my spots, and now I'm working out the Super 8. Know you hungry. Come and get a super plate. Y'all sing happy birthday. Yeah, I got this super cake. 100-carat bracelet. I use it like some super bait. I put on for my city. On for my city. I put on for my city. On for my city. Put on east side. Put on south side. Put on west side. Put on. I put on for my city. On for my city. I put on for my city.
Hey, sports fans, this is City of Champions TV and Straight Out the Cannons Entertainment. And guess what? I like to title this, We're Back, meaning East St. Louis Flyers Baseball. Real quick, we're about to hear from the head coach and get a little details on how the baseball season is going for the Flyers. Maurice Scott. Coach Scott, please. We're so excited. Maurice Scott, can we see you for a second, please? We're live here on City of Champions TV, and here he is, ladies and gentlemen, the man that brought it back, Eastside Flyers Baseball. Give us some quick details, Coach Maurice Scott.
Well, real quick, because I got to do my umpire meeting, but we're just trying to get the program revived and back to where it was. You know, baseball tradition in East St. Louis has always been such a fantastic thing, and when you played and I played, so Benny Lewis, Art May, and OCU senior, and the list goes, Pettigrew, Lewis Cochran, the list goes on and on about the great players and coaches that come through here. So we're just trying to bring it back. We got kids that love the game and want to play, so hey, we're just going to get it on. We want to thank Peoria Manual for coming down here today as well.
Coach Maurice Scott, he knows baseball, doing a great job here in East St. Louis. We got some special guests out here in the field today. We're going to get a chance to talk with them all, and we are welcoming you all to East St. Louis Flyers baseball. Today, Flyers are going up against Peoria, who has traveled from so far to come and compete against our own East St. Louis Flyers. As I look around, we see certain individuals out here at the ball field. I can't wait to get one great guy on the mic here. His name's Derek Mosley, an outstanding baseball player, originally from East St. Louis, Edwardsville, and now residing in California. We're going to see if we could get Derek up here to talk with him. Hey, Derek. Hey, Derek, come here, sir. Real quick, we'd be remiss if we didn't say a few kind words to you. We're going to get you in the camera there. This is Derek Mosley, you all, professional baseball player, originally from East St. Louis, moved to Edwardsville, resides now in California. Hey, Derek, good to see you out here. What you expecting to see?
Oh, baseball back in East St. Louis. I'm here to support my good friend and longtime baseball historian and player, Scotty.
Yes.
East St. Louis Flyers. So I'm excited. As you know, Nikki, this is where it all began for me. It's brings back a lot of fond memories, seeing baseball back in East St. Louis.
Great guy. I'm going to enjoy watching the game with you, Derek. I keep in mind, you all keep in mind, this is also a junior pro Core League champion, teammate of mine. Good to see you, Derek.
Thank you, Nick.
All right. We're here for some baseball, folks. We're about to get it started. East St. Louis Flyers are going up against Peoria, Illinois, and it's baseball back in East St. Louis, and we're bringing it to you live. City of Champions TV and Straight Out the Cannons Entertainment. Let's enjoy. Joining me right now, folks, is Maurice Scott's assistant coach, professional baseball player, ex-professional baseball player, Grambling State standout, the one and only Rodney Lofton. Hey, Rod.
How you doing?
You guys got baseball back in East St. Louis. That is a good thing.
Well, we trying to do our best. This program's been down for a lot of years, and just good to be back out here. Just trying to go in the right direction.
Yes.
Yeah.
I share with you fans, I'm so excited, loving this game of baseball. And also, I was a former teammate of this great guy here. Hey, Rodney, you guys are doing a great job. We're wishing you well against Peoria this afternoon.
Thanks, man. We need it, but we're gonna give them 100% every time we between the lines.
This is Flyers Baseball, Coach Rodney Lofton. Thank you.
Thanks, man.
All right.
I gave it to you. You got it. Oh, okay.
As the teams are warming up, Flyers are the home team. They'll take the defensive side of the field. And we're getting ready for some 2024 East St. Louis Flyers baseball. And there we are, one out in the first inning. Flyers with a strikeout against Peoria. That's a nice looking pitch, and it's a foul ball to the left side of the diamond. Number 14 for the Flyers is on the mound. He's got one out so far in the first inning of play. That's a strike. Strike on the play. And there's strike 3 on the count. 2 outs for East St. Louis. Third batter coming aboard for Peoria. Mo, come here. That's another strike on the corner. First inning to play, 2 outs for East St. Louis. That's another strike, foul tip. Caught. Strike is called. 2 strikes on the ball. Let's hear from a professional about the game so far. Hey, Derek, what are you seeing?
Strikes thrown by that pitcher. That is a good thing. And the hitters need to be more aggressive. So if that continues, Nick, I think the Flyers are going to do well today.
Here's the pitch. And it's strike 3 on the count. Flyers are out of the first inning. Coming up on the offensive end. 3 up, 3 down for Peoria as the Flyers try their chances offensively. Great guy. I'm enjoying watching the game with you, Derek. I keep in mind, you all keep in mind, this is also a junior pro Core League champion, teammate of mine. Good to see you there. We're here for some baseball, folks. We're about to get it started. East St. Louis Flyers are up to bat. First base runners on by walks. Man's on. Man's at the plate. There's a stolen base by the Flyers. It comes to the back. He's going for the third base. He's there. Flyers around the diamond quickly. Third base, no outs. Batter up for the Flyers. There's another pitch high. The runners coming in, and the Flyers have scored. Flyers first to get on the scoreboard with a pass ball thrown, and the Flyers score off of it. 1-0. East St. Louis is ahead. Second inning. There's a pitch and a miss on the swing. That's one strike on the Flyers batter. There's another pitch and that's strike two. Here's the pitch. And it's strike three. Ball is dropped, thrown to first. And the batter's going to be safe off a error on Peoria. Flyer tried to take two bases. And he's going to be called out. After trying to take a base after a dead ball, that player is now called out. So it's 1 out for East St. Louis, 1 run for East St. Louis, and the batter is at the plate. There's a strike on East St. Louis batter. And there's a hit on the ball. And it's through the third baseman's legs. He's going to second on the hit, and he's in. It's going to be called a double for East St. Louis Flyers, number 11. The big guy is at the bat, batting third in the lineup for East St. Louis, number 14. And it's a fake off the mound throw. He's back safely. Flyers is. Flyers with a man on second. Man at the plate. There's the pitch. It's high and it's a ball. One out's in the ending for the Flyers. Man's on second. Here's the pitch. It's hit. It's hit hard. And it's going to go out of bounds. Nice hard hit by the third batter of the Flyers. The big man for East St. Louis. That pitch is outside and high. 2 balls and a strike. There's another off the mound fake throw back to second. Pitchers trying to keep second base close to the bag. Here's the pitch. It's high. 3-1 is the count. East St. Louis Flyers. That pitch is hit hard directly to the shortstopper, and it's a double play, which takes it to 3 outs for East St. Louis. Peoria coming up to bat. Flyers, 1 run out of the inning, leaves the scoreboard to read 1-0 East St. Louis. As I sit and watch, the assistant coach, Rodney Lofton's talking with the umpire who called the man out. I think Rodney's going to take the blame. It was him that sent his kid to the bag on a dead ball. Illegal. Player was called out. It's good to see the coach and the umpire smiling about it. Umpire. Umpire. Get him. Real quickly, give us that rule that the player was called out.
It's called coach assistance. What happened is the coach pushed the player off the bag in order to make him go, which is illegal.
Yeah.
So anytime that you have a coach push a kid or assist a kid to the next base,
Yeah.
if it's saw and it's caught, it's an out.
It was good to see you and the coach smile about it. Thank you. Job well done.
So he had his hand in the cookie jar and got caught.
Okay. Great. Great guy there, the umpire of the game, explaining that rule to us, and he did well with his explanation. We're going to analyze this well-throwing pitcher for East St. Louis wearing number 14. I'm going to ask a little assistance from Mr. Derek Mosley to call some of these pitches for me, which that was a position he held down so well as a pitcher. Hey, Derek, come join me. Let's call some of these pitches coming up from East St. Louis Flyers.
Thank you, Nick. Let's see what this East St. Louis Flyer hurler is going to do today. Here we go. Low and outside with his fastball on the first pitch. He's 1-0 to start the game off, or to start this inning off. And the pitch, and it's a fastball on the inside corner. That's a good location for the big hurler from the East St. Louis Flyer. Here he comes again. He wheels and deals, and another fastball on the outside corner. What a beautiful pitch. I think Clarence taking a water break on us today. Well, I hold it down here. Here we go. He hurls, and no. That's another fastball, but it's low and outside. Got 2-2 count. This is where the pitcher want to make his best pitch to get him out of this inning. I'll get this batter out of the way here. We'll see what he deals. Another curveball. Oh, it's outside. After throwing 4 fastballs, the right-hander from East St. Louis comes with a curveball, but it fails to be a strike. I think Clarence is stopped at the concession stand. He may be eating a hamburger. I can't seem to find him right now, but we're going to watch this game. Okay, we got the 1-4 hurler. Here he comes. Oh! And That's a fastball high and inside, and it swings, and strike three. He couldn't catch up with that high and tight fastball from the East St. Louis pitcher. 1 out. Okay, here comes the East St. Louis right-hander again. He's on top of the mound. Timeout by the ref. Okay.
I have to ask you a question, Brother Derek. How's this pitcher looking on the mound? Is his footsteps correct? Is he throwing it correctly? Give us a little illustration on that.
His form seems to be great today, Clarence. He's doing very well, I think. There seems to be an issue with his clothing, and it may be giving him an advantage with hiding the baseball. That's an old baseball trick, but I don't think he's trying to do anything. But hey, here we go. He's going to try and remedy the situation by tucking in his sleeves. I think his sleeves are not consistent with his jersey or something to that effect. We'll let Clarence understand, help us talk to the umpire in between innings. Here we go. We got the game going again. Here comes 1-4. He throws, and another fastball outside. Okay, the young right-hander for East St. Louis settles himself and wheels and deals, and good pitch. That may have been his best fastball of the day, Clarence. What'd you say?
That was a strike down the middle and low, not hittable. Great pitch like Derek just said. And there's another good pitch, but it's low and outside, called the ball. Pitcher seems to have good control with the baseball. He winds up, and it's called low again. Ball on the call. Pitch winds up. There's the pitch, and it's a strike. Once again, great arm control by the young man, number 14, pitching for the Flyers.
Yes, I agree, Clarence. Here you go. He wheels and deals and strikes him out. Call 3 looking. Number 1-4 is looking very strong out there on the mound today for the Flyers. We have 2 out in the inning. And now he's back on the hill again. He wheels and deals. Another fastball and a swing and miss on the outside corner. I think if that young right-hander stays on that outside corner with that fastball he has today, it's pretty much unhittable today. He comes inside, but a little bit too far. That was a ball. It's now 1-1. Right-hander settles, deals, and strikes. Swinging another fastball on the outside corner. I tell you, if that young right-hander with the Flyers stays with that fastball on the outside corner, I don't think Peoria is going to be able to hit it. Let's see what he does here. Rocks and fires and curveball. High. Okay, I think he's going to come now. Here we go, 2-2 count and fastball. A little low and inside. Count is full. 2 outs, 3-2 count. Here we go. Rocks and fires and strike 3. Oh, that's good pitching there, 1-4. He went right at him. He left no doubt. He challenged him. Good pitch. Wouldn't you say, Claire?
And the Flyers out of the inning to end the inning with a strike down the middle.
Let them know there's a freshman too. Let them know there's a freshman.
We're going to get a top of the line interview here with the East St. Louis Police Chief. Hey folks, look who's here watching baseball. Our Chief of Police. He's in the building. Hey Chief, are you enjoying this?
Yeah, it's a wonderful game. I love baseball, so
Right.
I like to come out here and watch the kids play.
That is so cool. East St. Louis baseball is back. We've got big support from the Chief of Police. We got fans here. Hey Chief, it's 1-0. What are you looking at on this scoreboard?
I'm hoping that Eastside can put a couple more points on the board. They're doing real
Yes.
good. I see they're one of the fastest teams as far as base stealing, so hopefully they can bring a couple more home.
Hey, our Chief knows baseball. Always good talking to you.
Yes, sir. Always a pleasure.
All righty. Yes, sir. I've just been informed that the pitcher for the Flyers today is that of a freshman. He's a big kid. He's a freshman. He's got years to come. And we're going to look for big things from that young man. We're down to the bottom of the third inning. Scoreboard reads 1-0. East St. Louis Flyers are ahead of Peoria. A little chilly here in East St. Louis, Illinois, but it's a beautiful day for baseball. Young man coming to the plate. You all know him from basketball. Alandis. And he's here playing baseball. Great athlete within this young man. And he's at the plate to start off the bottom of the third inning. Alandis Brown. He takes a look at the pitch, and it's a ball outside. And there's another pitch, and it's a strike, which it looked as if it was a curveball that winded up in Peoria's favor. Strike one. And there's strike two. Swing and miss.
Think right field, Tim. Think right field, Tim, man. Don't get out in front. Think right. Think right. Let's go now.
Two strikes on Alandis Brown for the Flyers at bat. And strike three. Swing and a miss. That's a pitch that's high. One out for Peoria. One out against the Flyers. Fifth batter to bat for the Flyers. And it's a strike. Swing and miss. Number 0 for the Flyers. Right. There's another pitch. It's a ball on the throw. Here's the pitch. It's hit. Hit hard. And it's going to be called foul ball. The big guy wearing number 0, batting 5th for the Flyers, hit it hard, but it went foul. It's not too late, folks. We're out here at the JJK Center in East St. Louis, Illinois, where the Flyers baseball team is going up against Peoria, Illinois, in game 1 of today's ball game. Officials timeout, and we're back to action. That's a ball high. Here is the pitch. It's ball outside. The runner will take his base. Flyers with a base runner on. Ahead in the ball game, 1-0. We're in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Here's a pitch. It's a strike. Base runner on for the Flyers. There's a pitch. Pass thrown ball. Flyers take second base, rounds it as if he wants to take third. He holds up. Flyers with a runner in scoring position. There's the pitch. There's the hit. And it's out of bounds. Foul ball on the hit. Each foul ball today has went to the left side of the diamond. We do have wind blowing in the air, and it appears to be carrying the ball that way. Back at the bat. Ball's outside. Runner takes third base. Flyers threatening to score. Pitch. And it's a strike. 3 strikes on the batter. He's out. Man's at third base for East St. Louis. Batter's coming up. And the Flyers are trying to extend their lead of 1-0 with a man in scoring position. Batter is up. Ball's outside. I've got the pleasure of running into one of the Flyers baseball biggest fans. He's going to give us a little history on the pitcher and what he knows about the game. Properly introduce yourself to our fans.
Oh yeah, so this is Clee Spearman. I've been a fan for a long time. Been watching these guys since they was in like middle school and stuff like that. We got number 14. We call him Poppy. Real good guy, man. Coming in as a freshman, strong.
Wow.
I think he played third base sometimes as well.
Wow.
But this is his first day debuting this season as a pitcher, and he's doing
Okay.
amazing, man. Amazing.
He's doing a great job. Yes, I agree. Okay. Brother Spirit, thank you for the follow-up.
Thank you.
And let's enjoy Flyers baseball.
Oh yeah, go Flyers.
All right.
City of Champs, baby.
All right. Let's do it. This is our pitcher's debut from the update we just received. Fine-looking ball player, freshman. They say he also plays third base. We're going to keep a close eye on that young man. Good arm. That ball's low for a ball. There's one out on Peoria. Here's the pitch. Ball inside. That's a strike. Looked a little high from here, but umpire called it a strike. 2-1 is the count. Pitch is low. 3-1 is our count. Peoria is just yet to get on the scoreboard. Score is 2-0 East St. Louis, and that's a strike. Pitch. Outside, and that batter is on base on balls. Base runner for Peoria is on first base. Batters at the plate. Pitch is high. Ball one. There's one out in the inning, and that's a strike. Strike two. It appears the base runner on first for Peoria has no intentions on trying to steal the bag. He's pretty close there on the first base bag. That ball is passed and thrown through, and there's the big guy from first trying to score, trying to steal a base. It's caught, it's missed, and he's successful with a stolen base. Just as I spoke on that base runner being so close to the bag, he got a chance to get a stolen base on an overthrown ball. Peoria with a man in scoring position. That ball's high. You guys may catch it in the tone of my voice. I'm so excited because of my love and passion for this game of baseball. It's just a good thing seeing East St. Louis Flyers baseball back up and at it again. Here's a great pitch. It's strike three. 2 outs in the inning. Pitch is low. Grabbed out of the dirt by the catcher. Great catch by the back catcher of the Flyers. There's a pitch. Popped up high. And it's a foul ball. Oh, come back. Can he go? She gonna go get it. There's the pitch. Strike 3. I'll be mistaking on the count. Strike 2. Batter is still up to play. Here's the pitch. It's low. It gets away from the catcher. He's going to third with it. And the runner, reaches third base. That ball was a little short on the throw, but catchable. But the runner gets to third base for Peoria. Batter's up. It's 2 strikes on the batter. Here's the pitch. And it's strike 3. The inning is over. And the Flyers are successful on getting Peoria out of the inning.
She don't even know the information. I know what's going on.
Hey, baseball fans, I've got one of the assistant coaches with me. She's going to introduce herself. She's going to give us an update on the stats of the game right now.
All right, so we have the East St. Louis Flyers. We are in the top of the 3rd inning. The score now is 2-0. We've had 1 hit so far. Our pitcher is doing great. He's had 5 or 6 strikeouts.
Yes.
And we're looking forward to, hitting the ball.
Tell our fans just who you are.
My name is Coach Colvin. I am a teacher over at Lincoln Middle School.
Yes.
And I am helping out with the baseball team and, just being available whenever I can.
We're live on the field. We're going to get out the way. It's so glad to talk with her. Thanks for your time.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right. Flyers baseball, folks. It's live here in East St. Louis at the JJK facility.
I'll run back. Okay.
There's the pitch. That was a strike on the pitch. That's a ball.
Let's go, Flyers.
There's the pitch. Ball outside.
Come on, 1-7. What do you say? He's that?
Here's the pitch. Foul ball to the back of the screen. 2 strikes on the batter. There's another foul ball. It's always been said in baseball that a foul ball is better than a missed ball. 2 strikes. Pitch. And he's out of there. Standing watching, number 17, back catcher for the Flyers, strikes out, unfortunately. 1 out in the inning for East St. Louis.
Oh, let's go, 1. Get us going, get us going, 1.
I give a little credit to number 3 for Peoria. Short guy, not too big of a guy, but he's been pitching rather well there for his team. That one's high. Bottom of the 4th inning. And it's a walk called by the home plate umpire. Flyers with a man on base. Flyers with a man on base. Bottom of the 4th inning. 2-0 is our scoreboard reading. Flyers are ahead. There's an attempt for a stolen base, and it's successful by the Flyers base runner. Flyers, man in scoring position. Second base. I'll be proud to say there's another proud junior pro here showing his support for the Flyers. Hey, Troy Mosley's in the building.
Hey, what's going on? Man, that boy's...
There's a strike and a miss. Pass ball from the catcher gets the runner to third base for East St. Louis. Umpires are coming to a discussion. 2-0 is our scoreboard reading. Flyers are ahead of Peoria. I would be remiss if I didn't say it once again. The junior pros are in the building. You know them. They were the baddest core league baseball team ever from the city of East St. Louis, Illinois. Officials are done with their meeting. We're back to play. Number 9 swings, and it's a hit towards the opposite side of the field. It's hit the gap, wide open. He's going to go for 2. It's going to be close, folks, and he's safe. Man's in scoring position for the Flyers. Great base running by East St. Louis. It's number 9. winding up at second base. There, they scored.
Was that 3-0?
3-0.
Yes, score.
This is my first time.
And that's a pickoff. Man's in a pickle, and he's safe at third. Flyers with a good inning, with 1 run scored already to give them 3-0. And the Flyers have a man at third base. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Here's the pitch. That's high and outside. Here's the pitch. And they're going to call it a strike. It looked outside. Umpire calls it a strike. 2 strikes on the batter. Man's at third base. Flyers are trying to get him in. And here's the pitch coming from Peoria. It's outside, I do believe. A long count, and yes, it was outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes is the count. It's high, and we're going to a full count. 3-2. Big inning if the Flyers could get another run to score to extend their lead of 3-0. That pitch is no good. Outside, base runners on. Men are on the corners for the Flyers. First and third base runners for East St. Louis. And coming to the plate is the big guy, the pitcher, the freshman, number 14. Pitches outside. Base runner steals the base for the Flyers. 2 men in scoring position for East St. Louis. A hit is huge. This guy here we've got our close eye on. He's a freshman. He's the pitcher, and he's a hard hitter. That ball's up high. Two balls on the count. There's one. It's hit deep. Deep it goes and out of bounds. We're going to have to call this guy by his name. And the kid's name again is?
His name is Montel Harper Jr.
Montel Harper Jr., fine-looking baseball player. Hits one long for a foul ball. He's been the man of the game, being the pitcher, and a hit so far. Outside. Flyers with the bases loaded. Coming to bat is Orlandis Brown. A hit here would be huge for the Flyers in this inning. I must say, coming to the plate is one of the Bucks basketball players, which I'm the coach of the basketball team. This is such a fine athlete. Already the St. Louis Cardinals have their eye on him because he's throwing the baseball at an 88, 89 miles per hour as a junior here in East St. Louis Flyers High School. Orlandis Brown at the plate. Bases are loaded. There's the pitch, and he missed it on a strike. Second pitch is high. 1-1 is the count. It's good to see the fans of the Flyers here. Troy Mosley appears to be really enjoying the game. I like that. That ball's outside. It get passes the catcher. Here comes the run in for the Flyers, and he's successful with it. Flyers with another run on the scoreboard, giving them 4-0. The pass ball leaves two men on the bag for East St. Louis. Second and third. Batter is up. 1-1 is the count on the batter. There's a foul tip coming back. Two strikes on the batter. Good concentration. And it's strike three on the batter, Orlandis Brown. 2 outs on East St. Louis. Batters coming to the plate. 2 men are on the bag. 4-0 is the score. That's where we're at, folks, here at the JJK Center in East St. Louis, Illinois. That pitch is high. Foul tip. There's a strike on the pitch. Swing and a miss. There's a hard hit. Deep left field. It get past the runner. If we're going to run these backs, it's possible it could be an in the park home run. He's going to go to third, and he'll stand up at third. It's a triple. Number 0, hard hit for the Flyers, winds up in a triple and scores 2 runs. That's baseball at its best, folks. Flyers baseball is back here in East St. Louis, Illinois. Runners at third. 2 runs have scored after the hit. And there's another deep hit. Deep, I do mean, folks. Deep is up against the fence. This guy is going for third. It's going to be triple behind triple. Go, Flyers, go. Yes, indeed. Folks, we've got one of the best just showed up to show support of the Flyers. We know him as Cheetah. Hey, Chi, good to see you.
Hey, how you doing, Nick Cannon?
Yes, this is a game you once capitalized on.
They look so little now, man. They ain't going with no speed or nothing, man.
Well, here's the thing with that, Cheetah.
Oh, man.
Baseball had fell off here in East St. Louis,
Man.
and not only in East St. Louis, but around the country. So I'm saluting Maurice Scott and Rodney Lofton for doing what they're doing, bringing East St. Louis baseball back once again. And these guys are doing pretty good hitting on the baseball.
I got you, man. I go with that.
All right.
I go with that, man. You know, I just come out here for the first time to give them a little support, you know.
Yes, that's what they need. That's what it's all about. It's good to see you here.
Thanks, man.
Flyers with 3 runs scored in the inning and threatening to score another with a man at third base. Here we go. The pitch, the swing, and a miss.
Like Nick said, they ain't been doing nothing, man. You know, when he said that.
That's a foul tip. 2-2 is the count at the plate. The fans are coming out supporting Flyers baseball, which is always a great thing. Pitch. Stopped by the catcher. And here we go. That's a pop fly to the infield. Up under it, and he missed the fly. The fly was missed. The base runner stays at first, and the score comes in for the Flyers. Two outs on the ending. Flyers just scored another run. We're going to recheck the scoreboard. We believe it's 7-0 East St. Louis. We'll have it at the end of the ending for you. Base runner's running. Batter swings. He connects. He runs to first. He's safe. Ball is passed at first. And here comes the run in for the Flyers. Flyers with a great inning with about 5 runs in 1 inning so far. And they're not done yet.
I ain't just too busy. I might go crazy. The only thing you had to do was say one time, and I recognize. Round it, there you go. Come on, Nine, keep it going, Nine. Here we go, Nine. Hey, 2 outs, play
I share with you that baseball is back in East St. Louis. Thank you to Coach Maurice Scott. And guess who's out supporting him? His father, Maurice Scott Sr. Hey, Dad, how are you?
Doing great, man. Doing great. Come see my son. Try to follow in my footsteps.
Yes, yes. I'm going to ask Maurice Scott's father, after this pitch here, we're going to get a little camera view with this great baseball player himself. Here's Mr. Maurice Scott. Here's supporting his son. Once again, baseball is back in East St. Louis thanks to your son.
I love to see it. We should have been here a long time ago. I'm glad it's here.
All right. Thanks for coming up. We'll talk to you, sir.
Tell old man I say hello.
I will. I will. All right. The Flyers are still in their inning with Men's at the corner. Excuse me. Give me some assistance. Give me a score so we can put it on the score. Yeah. That's another hard hit by the Flyers. And I do mean hard hit. It's good for a base hit. Here comes 2 runs in to score. Coach Scott sending him in, and he scores. Good job, Flyers. That's about the 5th hit of the inning for East St. Louis. It appears that the Flyers gets warmed up the longer they play the game. We're about in the bottom of the 4th inning. Flyers have scored 5 runs in this inning. And we're going to give you a shout out on the scores in just a moment. The Flyers have took off like a rocket. 13-0 is our scoreboard reading. East St. Louis is ahead of Peoria. Back up to bat, Olandis Brown. The Flyers have batted around. Pitch, and it's a hit, and it's a foul ball. Foul ball, strike 1 on Olandis Brown. Here's the pitch. That's a strike. That's a deep hit by Olandis, and I do mean deep. And it's over the head of the outfielder. Olandis is rounding the bags. He's going to go for 3. He falls. He gets back up. He's in a pickle, finds himself in a pickle. He gets back to second. Great performance right there by number 10, Olandis Brown, with a hard hit. Fell off the turn of the second base, got back up, and got back to second base. What an inning for the Flyers. Hit after hit after hit. Who knows? It could have been Cheetah coming to support, bringing good luck to the Flyers. A 1976 baseball player for the Flyers. Great athlete within Cheetah. That's the pitch, and it's a foul tip. It's the pitch, low. Sir, my pitch. Send it to me. You get the back of the field.
Let me see if I can write me It ain't you. It's him with the all black. Oh, I got you. And it's all orange.
Flyers are still in the inning with a man at third base, a batter at the plate, 13 runs on the scoreboard, and the Flyers are pretty comfortable at this time. There's another foul tip to the back of the screen, and it's not good. Here we go. 2 strikes on the batter, 2 foul balls. Pitch is outside. That's a stolen base by Orlandis Brown, and it's good. He steals home, folks. What an athlete within that kid. Flyers with 14 points on the scoreboard. Correction, 15 points on the scoreboard for East St. Louis. Good baseball numbers. There's another hit up the middle. It's good. This runner looks as if he wants to stake 2 on a hit, and he stands up. Runner once again in scoring position for the Flyers. Pitch is outside. There's another hard hit, and it falls. Runner is scoring for East St. Louis, and it's a stand-up double. What an inning for the Flyers. Folks, Flyers baseball is back here in East St. Louis. Game is being held at the Jackie Joyner Kersey Center. Great show up of fans here at the game this afternoon. That's also a good thing for the community of East St. Louis. Pitch. It's another hit, folks. It's a grounder. Hard to pick up, and a runner is safe. And a runner scores. This one at any given time may be called a short game. The Flyers are definitely up by 10 points and more. Here's a pickle. Here's a pickle, high throwing. He's going to keep going, and he scores. I'm going to take a walk over to the Flyers dugout and see if this game's going to be called. It's over a 10-point lead. And Derek Mosley wants to say something to us, fans.
Yeah, the Flyers have got off to a hot, fast start here. I don't think we're going to be playing much longer due to the, what do we call that?
10-run league?
10-run rule. There you go.
Yes, yes.
I think we got at least 15 digits up on the board by now.
We'll get the official score. I believe it's 18-0.
18-0 already.
Yeah. Another prom fan is in the building. Introduce yourself, sir.
Street Preacher International.
He's in the building supporting East St. Louis baseball. Good to see you, sir.
It's great to be here.
All right, we're up about 18-0. Flyers baseball is back in East St. Louis.
Look out, Jackie Joyner Kersey.
Okay. Great deal. Good talking with you.
Same here.
There's a pitch. There's a hit. Down the third base line. The ball is thrown over, but the runner is out. No, he's going to call him safe. He's going to call it like it is. He dropped the ball, and the runner is safe. Yes, you are. You're in my presence. Go over there. I know what you mean. You need to get back. I know you've been trying to take it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hey, what's going on? You know that fresh from my grandma.
I know now. Hey, would you mind coming over to my podcast? I want to interview you real quick, show the community that some people is here supporting baseball. What English is?
Man, I talked to Truck, Nick. Made me feel good. I talked to Truck now. Troy was over there. You know who he was? Troy called. Yeah, he can call me. Yeah. Really enjoyed it.
Follow me. Follow me. Give me Larry. Ready? Yeah. I'm going to ask my videographer, Larry Duncan, to turn his camera this way. I've got two prompt East St. Louisans with me. They're going to properly introduce themselves and tell tell you all how much they're enjoying. Flyers baseball is back in East St. Louis.
Hey, I'm Rodney Holmes, Judge Holmes, as they say. I mean, this is what it's about, man. Coach Scott asked me to come out and volunteer to help coach, man. So that's what I'm doing, man. And it's we got a good group of kids, we got a good group of coaches, and we're trying to bring that East St. Louis baseball tradition back to where it used to be.
I'm so excited to have guys like the two of you here supporting the Flyers. It's what it takes for the kids to see us, and then they just play better baseball. What we got?
Mark Adams, class 84. Piggyback on what Rodney said, it's good to see the guys out here getting baseball back in East St. Louis. We used to be a powerhouse back in the days.
Yes.
It's good to bring that back. So we got a lot of participation out here. We got a lot of help. A lot of the older guys is teaching technique.
Yes.
That's why I'm out here trying to
Yes.
help the coaches with technique. So I'm just happy to see it.
You guys are doing a great job. Follow my lead. Let's point at the camera. We're going to let you all know we're talking to you. Flyers baseball is back.
Yes.
All right.
Class of 85, East Side, too.
Okay. Great guys there. Great guys. I'm going to give you guys a possibility. This game may be called. I do believe scoreboard reading is 21-0. We're in the top of the fifth inning. There is a 10-run rule in baseball, and we'll see if this game's going to be called. Now, Peoria has traveled so far, and the Flyers have jumped all on top of them here in this Saturday afternoon baseball game. Stay tuned, folks. We're enjoying Flyers baseball. You're on City of Champions TV YouTube live. You said City what? City of Champions TV. City of Champions. YouTube.
Good shot. Hey!
That look good. Didn't that look good? Here's one of East St. Louis's finest. She's going to share with us who she's here supporting.
East St. Louis Flyers.
Right.
Baseball, yes.
You love the game of baseball?
I do.
I think baseball is back in East St. Louis thanks to Coach Scott and Coach Rodney Lofton. They're doing a good job with our boys.
Yes, I agree. Yeah, baseball is back.
Here's one of our family parents, one of our players' parents, the great Alandis Brown. His mom is very supportive of him. Tell me how you're liking this game.
This is exciting. I'm really enjoying it. Having a great time. And with the fellas, they are doing awesome. This is such a great comeback from the last doubleheader they just had. Spirits lifted, motivation, skills in place. This is great. Great day for a ball game.
My prayer to the sports world in East St. Louis is we get more parents like you. Your son is such a great basketball player. Now here he is capitalizing in baseball. Tell us and tell the other parents, what does it take to support your kid?
Patience. Patience. A lot of patience. Because a lot of practices, a lot of games, a lot of early mornings, a lot of late evenings. So patience and prayer.
Awesome.
God, give me strength.
There it is. You heard it from one of the better parents that we have in our community. And she has a daughter that's playing basketball. She's here supporting her brother. You want to say something to the fans?
Hey, fans.
This is Flyers Baseball. We're live, folks, in East St. Louis, Illinois.
just never had better hit anybody. Because you can see the ball better.
All right, I will, brother. Hey, folks, this one's going to be all she wrote. Flyers 21-0. Umpires decided to call the game due to the 10-run rule, and we've really enjoyed bringing it to you. Flyers baseball, it's back in East St. Louis. On behalf of Larry Duncan, our videographer, Nick Cannon, your commentator, we'll see you, and we'll be following Flyers baseball. Congratulations, East St. Louis, 21-0 against Peoria. You guys, be safe, and may God bless each and every one of you. And until next time, this is City of Champions TV and Straight Out the Cannons Entertainment. Good evening.